In my senior year at St. Louis Prep, I became the best player on the team, a star athlete, and rivals had me rated as a 4-star athlete. It's my last year of playing high school football, so you know I had to show out. Quarterback got hurt his shoulder, and he was out for the rest of the year. Coach was so disappointed. So the next day at practice, I told Coach, let me play quarterback. Of course, Coach, he like, I don't know, let's see what you got. Now with the starting quarterback out, y'all know I gotta take over, and I'm here to lead my team to a state championship. Being the city's top recruit, it felt like everybody knew who I was. I was getting recognition from everybody, and they knew I was going to play football at the next level in college. They just didn't know where, but they heard the rumors. I was getting offers from everywhere, from schools like South Carolina to Michigan to Washington and to Notre Dame. So as the day goes on, I'm getting word through social media and people that I know that some of the schools I wanted to go to had no interest in me, like Ohio State, Georgia, Bama, and even my favorite school, Oregon. And they said because I was too small and I wanted to play quarterback. Now, as much as that hurt me that they wouldn't want me, I didn't let it ruin my day. I had a party to attend later that day. We was there to celebrate. Now later that night, I'm looking on social media, and of course I'm a little bummed out that, the offers that I wanted from the bigger schools, I was not getting, but I was not gonna let that mess up my night. Because signing day was coming soon, me and some of the other athletes across the city decided we wanted to throw a little party at a club. We know some of the promoters, and of course, everybody's gonna be there. But first, I had to stop at the store to get a couple things that I needed personally for myself to make sure this night was going to be one to remember. So I decided to stop at a gas station, and I didn't think nothing of it, but apparently I was in the wrong neighborhood. Now apparently somebody from that neighborhood had been watching me because they knew who I was, and they was following me the whole time. Now the party was packed. Everybody was there. Everybody was having a good time until something bad happened. Now the worst thing you can think of, a fight broke out, somebody ended up shot, somebody ended up dead. Only thing is, it was me who was in the fight. So I was arrested and initially looked at as the aggressor of why the fight broke out and why the shooting happened. If it wasn't for a lawyer, I wouldn't have got out. Now because that happened, I knew it was going to take an impact on what certain schools thought about me and my lifestyle. So coming out of the police station, I had to gather all my things. And since, like I said, everybody knew who I was, everybody had their head down, thinking of me as just like an everyday, just bad kid. I knew how this was going to look on social media. I knew how it was going to look in the news, in the newspaper. But when I checked my phone, I noticed I lost all my offers from any type of big school. Any type of 5-star program, any type of 4-star program had no more interest in me. And I'm thinking to myself like, man, we could have avoided all of this. And one night just almost ruined my career. I was so lucky to have one offer from the University of Kentucky. but they did tell me I was going to be a second string. And at this point, I was okay with that. So I went on ahead and I signed with the University of Kentucky to be a backup quarterback. A 5-star recruit who almost ended his career. So at that point, I'm like, I got to prove myself. So in practice, I'm doing what I got to do. Throwing dots, throwing accurate passes, throwing touchdowns. I want to win the starting job, so I got to show them that I can make every throw in the book. I told y'all in high school I was an athlete, and I'm willing to do whatever. I'm out here making blocks for my teammates. I'm trying to show them that not only can I pass, I can run, so I can be a dual threat option at quarterback. Now I know I'm going to have to work my way up to show them that I'm ready and I can start, but each day in practice matters. They let me get in the first game just to take a kneel, but I could tell just from practice how the other teammates looked at me and how they wanted me to be the starter. I told them just give me a little bit of time and believe in me, because they get to see my hard work up close. But with that being said, I think I earned just enough of the coach's trust for him to let me start quarterback, because next I had a position battle to challenge the starting quarterback for his position, and I won the starting job. And only week number 2 of the season, I was already named the starter.
Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another SEC rival, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
I marched the guys all the way down the field on our first collegiate drive. And here we go, 3rd and goal. Trying to find our tight end across the middle as he can get in for our first collegiate passing touchdown of our career. First game starting, first touchdown, first drive. That is how you capitalize on your opportunity. I told the boys I was working hard at practice. I showed y'all what I could do, and I told y'all what I could do, and we capitalized. Shout out to the tight end for being wide open, standing in the pocket, poised, confidence. They said I was too small to play quarterback at the big schools. I got to show them what I can do. Here we go, 2nd and 12 on our own 38-yard line. Trying to find an open guy, so I got to step up into the pocket and make a little Mahomey throw on the run. As you can see, I'm not too little to play quarterback. I can see over the line. I can move if I got to, as we are making plays to win our first game against South Carolina. Now that the game has calmed down a little bit, it is 2nd and 13 on their 28-yard line. We're going to run this here screenplay. Hopefully our running back can find some room here as we get the ball off to him. As he breaks the tackle and gets some more yards. Now it's 3rd and 3 on the 17-yard line. Who are we going to find open? We find our receiver wide open across the middle. Can we capitalize on this drive? 3rd and goal on the 4-yard line. We got to get a quick pass open, and we see our running back wide open. Can he get the touchdown? But no, he gets tackled short of the goal line. But it's okay, though. I believe they capitalized at least with a field goal. Here we go. 1st and 10 on our own 7-yard line. We got to make sure we don't get a safety right here. We cannot get sacked. And we find our receiver going across the middle with a slant. He takes a big shot, but he holds on to it. Here we go. 3rd and 21. After a couple sacks, push us backwards. We find our tight end wide open. Big hole in the defense as we get the first down. 2nd and 10 on our own 35-yard line. We got a guy going in motion. Who can we find open? We got a little zig route to the inside as our receiver gets dumped on his back. 1st and 10, right past midfield. Run a little RPO, finding a slant across the middle. As you see, we are slicing and dicing this South Carolina defense up. Who can we find open? We got a receiver across the middle, wide open. As you see, the accuracy. Unfortunately, the drive's going to end there with another field goal. So here we go, speed option. And I ain't got the speed, so I pitch it out to the running back. Can he get the yards? He breaks the tackle to be short of the first down. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Can we find our guy? We got a receiver wide open across the middle as he breaks a tackle, and he's just going to use his speed. If he can outrun them, I'm trying to catch up as he scores the second touchdown of the game. Already 2 touchdowns. You know, I got to thank my receivers and their speed. These Kentucky receivers have some speed on them. South Carolina, we know they have speed, but these Kentucky receivers are outrunning them. Jamori Macklin, I don't know if he's related to Jeremy Macklin, but if he is, I can see why. As you see, he breaks that tackle and he is gone. You ain't touching him. It's always great to be able to throw shorter passes and have your receivers make up with their ability, and we'll take it. Hey, it's more yards for us. As you can see, I'm cheering my teammate on. Here we go. 2nd and 10. It's third quarter. We're up by 20 points. Swing it out to the running back real quick. Can he make a guy miss? Can he get some yardage for us as he gets the first down? That's what we like to see. Midway through the third quarter, we have 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line as we're going to run this post route. Can we get it to our receiver? Just chucking it up with the defense in our face. And can he come down with it? He made a great catch. Barian Brown, probably Kentucky's best receiver and one of the fastest receivers in the game, goes up to make a big play. I'm telling you, my receivers are bailing me out. In the face of the defense, makes a great throw, but can we capitalize off this drive? 2nd and 3, close to the opponent's end zone. As you see, we're going to take off here. Can I get my first rushing touchdown? And we get it. Make it 3 touchdowns in my freshman debut as a starter. It is now about to be 30-0 in our first game as starter. I told them they should have been and played me. I told them that I was like that in high school, and they giving me the chance now. Like I said, just my first game. In the second game of the season, I'm already proving why I should be in the consideration for the Heisman. Here we go. South Carolina has scored a few points, but they're too far behind. 3rd and 10 on the 38-yard line. What can we make happen? We got Barian Brown wide open, just straight burn the receiver, and that's going to be another touchdown. 3 passing touchdowns for me in this game. And we are running away with the score. It is amazing what speed can do for you. It is amazing what, good receivers and good blocking can do for you, because on Heisman, they come through every play. And just give me a little bit of time and we can make it happen. And we're about to run out the clock here and get this first win of the season for us. We did win the first week, but this is my first win. First game and 4 touchdowns all together, 1 rushing, 3 passing, 317 yards, and a completion rate of 62.1%. Amazing for a freshman. And that is going to do it for this episode. If you guys are liking this episode, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Episode number 3 will be on the way. Peace.